Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to more Endwalker. For the first about 7, almost 8 minutes of this, I had not realized that I had no audio. I don't remember anything about what I'm saying in the video right now, because this was recorded in like January, and it's now April. So yeah, there's that. I have no idea what I was saying in that moment. I don't remember. But apparently we're gonna come talk to Creel to start the next quest. So sound the bell, school's in. Creel and Graha were having a pleasant conversation until you barged in. Oh, there you are. Feeling refreshed, I hope. I was about to make my way to the studium, as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with Scalaric Montecane and thank him for coming to our rescue in the Rostra. As it turns out, he'd come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that we'd already departed for Thavnair. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. Since we're still waiting for Ystrel and the others, thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Then it's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Elfino can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead to Phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studio for a time. That might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be long. Da-da-da-da. Something like that. I don't remember what the Endwalker quest music is. There's Elfino. Heading out for a stroll. If the Scalaric himself was here, in that case, what are we waiting for? I am eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studium. I dare say our notoriety precedes us. Indeed it does, Elfino. I'm pointing out something? I have no idea what I'm pointing out. Our notoriety. Oh, is this where I was looking that up? No? Elfino, of all people, worrying over his reputation, and at our alma mater, no less. Well, wonders never cease. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. Don't worry, we'll get the audio back before we end up speaking with, the guy. So, with Montecane. So you will get, game audio there at least, so. But also, I could easily just, rip the cutscene. I don't remember which of these have voicing. So apologies if this did and there isn't any voicing. Here it is, Phenomenon. I'll expect you made note of it before. One can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? I was not doing Creel because I did not realize that was Creel at first. I don't think this had voicing. Most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditorium. It also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. As the center of what would later become the studium, it was established to promote the study of etherological phenomenon, hence the name. Though with ether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life, and even the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th astral era, Phenomenon was decreed complete, and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in etherology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as Thailand's foremost educational institute. I wanted to say that. I always did enjoy giving the grand tour to new students. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited the same foppish speech. Such is his undying love for his old stamping ground. He was in top form back then, youngest to enter the studium, graduated with highest honors in magical arts and Aetherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the studium at the same age, yes? From where I stand, you're equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say, but Elphinot actually entered half a year before me, nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors, and I am certainly not the studium's most notorious master debater. Master debater. In all respects have I ever been in his shadow. If nothing else, just remember that this is where the legend of Elphinot Levieux began. Apparently I goofed that up back then too, because I had some issue. I should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Elphinot, and with a bit of luck it might work to our advantage. Sure. Well, there's no time like the present. First things first, let's look for Scholaric Montaigne. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices. Unfortunately for us, he's fonder of wandering wheresoever his whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students if they've seen him. Master debater. Sorry, just convenient set of words there. Interesting choices of words. That was Elphinot Levieux, wasn't it? The Elphinot Levieux? And he is with his sister, and Master Beldegian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word. I have no idea. Oh, sorry, you said you were looking for the scholar, yes? Knowing him, he could be anywhere. Miss Aliopa should have a better idea. Oh yeah, I know I commented like Aliopa, as in related to Chloe and Zoe Aliopo. And with that, I'm about to realize that I don't have any audio. So, take it away, past me. Right. Apparently I didn't unmute the audio from last episode, so I'm gonna have to overdub that first section. So rip. I'm sure that in the overdubbing I said hello to everyone, but hello! Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We're going through Endwalker, and sorry that I goofed that up. I'm sure that in the overdub I said something about that, but oh well. Cause yeah, I'm just now noticing that I did not have the audio turned on. So when I put up the Patreon screen, I mute the audio, but I always unmute the audio as soon as I'm done recording. So apparently at the end of last episode, I forgot to unmute the audio. I do that so that the music can play without any, like, other audio mingling in. So. Are you lost? Wandering off the streets, perhaps? So I don't know if I mentioned it in the overdub. But when, the name Aliopo came up, I was like, Aliopo? Is she related to Chloe or Zoe? She has darker skin, so I'm assuming not, but we'll find out. Are you lost? Wandering off the streets, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner, fresh off the guild ship. I'm right, aren't I? Oh, how silly of me. An orientation is in order. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to Searcher's Meet. Let me start with a question. What's the most important thing you'll find in the studium? That's right, books. The second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else. That's what we deal in here at Searcher's Meet. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send the gleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Eye of Pysa, this, tongue of Gigant Toad, that. It's enough to make your hair stand on end, which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish, this being a school of magic and all. As our newest gleaner, you'll have your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning is information on the Skulllark's whereabouts. Checked out many miscellaneous texts in my time, but I have no gleaner. So what you're telling me is you're not a gleaner? Yes, that's exactly what you said, isn't it? You're looking for a Skulllark? I'm afraid we don't have any of those in stock, but I can... Oh, you mean him? He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to Maker's Meet. Go back the way you came in, and you'll see on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios, not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. Oh dear. Ha! By the time it's taken me to tell you all of this, the Skulllark has probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. What if I just, wait here for him to come back again? The mute audio button also happens apparently to be the same button as my walk/run key is. So that's interesting. There's nobody even here in the Maker's Meet today. Yes, the Skulllark was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, he went down the corridor, perhaps one of the auditoriums? Alright, off this way we go then. Hey, there he is, Montecane.
Oya? お主は先日の
In case it matters, his voice is something like this.
モンテシェイニ学長、先日は大変お世話になりました。
お主らも来ておったか。いやあれは災難じゃったの。どうにか軽い措置で済んでよかったわい。わしは教え子たちのなぜを極力封じたくはないからの。
本当にありがとうございます。あの後、バルデシオン文館の方にもいらしてくださったとか。
うん。ガラフやルイゾアの孫たちに会いたくてな。まったく大きくなったものじゃ。サーモン会での受け答えを聞いたとき、ジジイを代表して泣くかと思ったわい。お主もこの子らやあのマトウヤババアの弟子まで連れてよくもまあうまくやっておる。
I don't know when these episodes are going up, but in case it matters, I'm recording this at the end of December, very beginning of January. I think I mentioned it in a previous episode. If not, I know I was mentioning it during Quest 64, but this might not go up until well after that's done. But it is cold here, and the cold is making my sinus trouble start up again. So apologies for the, hacking and sniffling and such. Hopefully, in a week's time from now, this will all be cleared up again with all these meds that I'm taking for it. So
うちの教授たちにくせ者の扱い方を一つ伝授してほしいくらいじゃ。
I have a fairly I'm fairly certain that I know what it is that's helping.
折り入って相談なのですが、哲学者議会の思惑や重大な役目というものについて何か教えてもらうことはできないでしょうか。
I'm fairly certain I know what it is that's helping to clear this. And I'll admit that I have gotten a little out of habit of doing that one particular thing just because I've been having weird sleeping issues the last week. So, apologies,
残念ながらそれはできん。わしも議員の端くれとして決定に従うことを誓っておる。あるいは話そうと思ってもできないと言った方が正しいかもしれんがの。わしらが代々継いできた使命は果てしなく重い。不用意に明るみに出れば世を大きく混乱させかねないものじゃ。よって議会の承認を得なければそれについて話せないという秘匿の魔法がかけられておるのじゃよ。
Interesting.
そんなことができるものなの？
では久々に講義をするとしようかの。
Oh no.
みな席に座りなさい。
What have we gotten ourselves into? That was impressive, I'll admit.
おほん。ではまずエーテル学の基礎をおさらいしよう。我々のような生命が有するエーテルは大まかに3種類に分かれておる。魂、記憶、そして
The physical? Like our bodies? Corporeal Aether! Magic! Corporeal Aether? Ether? Our bodies?
正解じゃ。
Solid stuff?
多くの人にとって最も身近なエーテルはまさにその生命力じゃろう。魔法を使うことで発散させたり、食事から摂取したりと日常的に消費と補給を繰り返しているとても流動的なものじゃ。一方で魂はそうそう変化をすることがない。そして記憶は魂と固く結びついているのじゃ。
Alright.
あくまで例えじゃが、魂を紙、記憶をそこに書かれた文字と考えると分かりやすいかもしれんの。さて、そこに記憶と同質のエーテルを強く放射したらどうなる？
下に書かれた文字が記憶が読めなくなる。
まさにそういった理屈で記憶を封じたり、それにまつわる行動を制限する術があるのじゃ。
Interesting.
実は近年この現象が大規模に発生した事件があった。何かわかるかね？
The last Umbral Calamity? Yeah.
大流れ祭だ。
Yeah. Because, like, everybody forgot about the Warriors of Light from the 7th Umbral Calamity.
ダラガブから現れた竜が世界を焼き尽くしたところまでは覚えているという。しかし、その後どう再生したのかについては一様に記憶が曖昧だと証言していた。
正解じゃ。それが偶然に起きたことなのか、誰かの意志でなされたのかはわからんがの。しかし記憶に干渉する術はシャーレアンにおいても禁忌のものとされておる。哲学者議会にしても新たな議員に九段の使命を告げた時のみ秘匿の術をかけているのじゃ。それを乱用して民を操るようなことは断じてありえん。どうかそこは信じてほしい。
ちなみにそうして塗りつぶされた記憶が元に戻ることはないのですか？
議員にかけられている秘匿の術に限って言えば、議会で9割以上の賛成を得れば解除でき、目するしかなかった真実を自由に話せるようになる。その機会を得られなければ正解に帰るまで待つしかないの。正解では全ての魂が現れる。まずは汚れ、すなわち魂や記憶に付加されたものが消え、ついで記憶が溶けて消えるのじゃ。
Interesting. Also, that's really cool. Not gonna lie.
消えない入れ墨のように残る記憶もあるそうじゃがの。
現れた魂はどうなるの？
ほどけて無垢のエーテルとなり、いずれ別のエーテルと結びついて新たな魂を形作るとされておる。一方でほどけないままで物質界に流れ、別の生命として再誕する可能性についても長年提唱されておる。わし個人としてはいずれかが正しいのではなく、どちらの場合もあり得ると考えておるがの。
Interesting. Very interesting.
さて、お主らを地の深淵に突き落としたところで、今日の講義はここまでとしようかの。
There's the button. I couldn't remember what the button was for screenshots. The inkwell didn't want to go away.
多様な理由で協力はできんが、魔法大学学長として見込みあるワコードに学びの援助をすることはできる。 皆がここフェノメノン大講堂を利用できるよう取り計らっておくとしよう。卒業生のみならずバルデシオン委員会の協力者についてもな。
イエーイ。
職員のヒー・アリアポーに聞けば共に切磋琢磨できる学友も見つかろうて。大いに学び楽しむがよいぞ。
Quest complete. And granted the run of Phenomenon. If you're a game, He Eliapo would put your artisanry to good use. Hey, let me guess. Those are the... Is that the... collectibles or whatever they're called? Maybe I can't see that yet. Custom deliveries. Yeah, all I can see up to is Charlemagne. But I assume that that's what that is. Is that's this expansion's custom deliveries. So, see, Zoe Eliapo. I still need to actually sit down and do those. Capital idea. Well, that's given me much to mull over. Feels as though we're one step closer to understanding the forum's true motives, and the mysteries of life itself for good measure. It's funny, I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon to us in days to come. And on that note, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps on the way you could better acquaint yourself with Key Eliapo, as the scholar suggested, while I share our findings with Raha. Alright. Yeah, I can see that there's a red quest here. It'll probably say I have to be level 80 something. The faculty! Yep, land or hand, level 80. So, alright. Talaka Tia. Huh. I don't know how Mikote names work. Like, exactly. So I'm curious if any of them are related to our, you know, good, you know, Eliapos or, like, or Raha, you know. Good grief, I'm really, like, I hate that I'm, like, so badly, like, clogged here. It is not my intent to, you know, gross people out via making, you know, horrid noises, but I also have no idea what to do about it. Other than not record for who knows how long, you know? And that would not be fun. So, I don't care for it particularly. Hi, Graha. Or Raha, I suppose, because Gra is technically... Like, isn't the G technically, like, their surname? It's like their tribe name or something. Ah, welcome back. From what I hear, the trip to the studium proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from our fellow Scions. As expected, news of the warning scales was met with much joy. Preparations are now underway to begin the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. The friends have asked that we bring the scales in our position to Limsa Liminsa. Oh boy, the time has come for us to go on the offensive. It's too early to say for certain, but that does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. Oh boy, to Garlemald! I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan, but let us see what awaits us in Vilbrent. Let's start by getting the scales out of storage. Give me a hand, would you, Estinian? Oh. Oh. All 3 boxes. Whew. Didn't realize these crates were so heavy. I shouldn't complain though. Vitra and the alchemists of the great work put their work and their heart and soul in each and every one of these scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the Forum's watchful gaze, I have little choice but to stay behind. We're already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I await word from Master Matoya and our other allies. With luck, we'll soon have good news of our own to share. The tide is about to turn. I can feel it. To Limsa Liminsa. Off to Limsa! To the command room in Limsa. Alrighty? Okay. Sorry. I know that was only like a secondary break for all of you. That was much longer for me. I won't go into detail with what I just dealt with, but it was not fun. Anyway, on to the command room. My throat might be a little sore now, so sorry if I sound a little off all of a sudden. I was told to expect you. As you may or may not be aware, the Admiral is at present entertaining the Elder Seed Seer and the Sultana. 3 of the most powerful women in the world in one room. Do you need a moment to prepare, or shall I show you to them? Shouldn't need to pause like that again, but I have no idea. We'll see. My apologies for calling you away from Charlene at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honored and grateful. I am pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. It was only right that this discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It is reassuring to learn we are all in accord. May I ask what your plan entails? It hinges entirely on the warding skills and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. During our time in Charlene, the allied nations have been engaged on separate fronts, with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge in abductions of Kobold, Sahagin, Ixal, and Ananta have given rise to an increasing number of primals as well. But your triumph in Rod's at hand has given us cause to hope once more. Our time has come to free ourselves of this menace, and it is you, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Telefori at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. These brave few will be the ill-supplied contingent. To think such progress has been made in such a short span. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered. Robbed of their free will, they serve the Teleforis every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering, not for strategic or political gain, but because it is the right thing to do. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I ask only that in choosing to remember, we do not also forsake our compassion and morality, for without that, there can be no reconciliation, only death without end. On that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Urianger observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there is reason to believe the smaller spires are merely a precursor of what's yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we'd failed to make any headway, though the same could be said of the Telefori. And they're currently in no rush to push further into our lands. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied, while they work towards our annihilation. Sorry. This would appear to be substantiated by Y'shtola's analysis of the tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zot, the spires siphon ether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess of ether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it is not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was redirected to the larger spire in the capital. There's a logic in that. Regardless, once we've uncovered the truth, we'll bring their schemes crashing down, along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good. But what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. We want you and your scales to join the Ilsabard contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. For honor and glory for the people of Garlemald, for revenge against the Telefori. For the people of Garlemald, that seems like the best one. Couldn't have put it better myself. Y'shtola, Thancred, and Urianger have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They were positive you would come on the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you have delivered the warning scales to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilsabard. Valban and Lord Aymeric are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing, furs and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telefori so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. You mean I shouldn't run around in my bathing suit this whole time? Now go. safe in the knowledge that yours will be as you left it, or better, upon your return. I mean, I shouldn't, I shouldn't run around in this, bathing suit then? I wonder if I have a warm glam that I could use. Aside from my red, collegiate outfit, I don't know. Off to Alamigo in that case. But first, I do actually want to check and see if I have anything that is, warmer than the bathing suit. Believe it or not, I do kind of care about some of that. As much as I enjoyed running around in like the most revealing outfit I could get in Pokemon X, once I got into the section that's like cold in that game, I actually spent the streams are up, but I spent like that section of the game running around in like a warm outfit. So this is a good time for me to do that. I'll go ahead and pause while I look through my glams. That way we're not, spending time out of the episode to do that. So, but we'll see what I have. And here we are, red beige. When we get back, we'll see what I have, changed into. Ooh, wait, this can be dyed? Oh, this can be dyed. I didn't know this. I must dye this because I know what I want to dye this as, so yes, I need to dye this. Alright, so I have decided on a glam. I'm gonna wait until we're ready to leave before I activate it, but especially since we're going into, I don't think it's a desert, but it's like a Badlands. We're going into the Alamigo quarter, and it is quite warm here. Hop onto my pork seed real quick. We can get there a little faster. Allows us to also, fly over. Ooh. This is definitely only a, lookout point. Or, a flight point. Of some kind. How? I can't land on this. It won't let me land here. But clearly this is where the lookout is. Is right here. So I should be able to land here. But I can't. I guess you have to jump down to get to it. Whee! That was a miss. I mean, at least the benefit is you can just, kinda... Oh. Really? I mean, did that count? Was I technically in it at that spot? Haha! There we go. Yeah, I guess you have to jump there. And you can't get there via flight. That's interesting. Slightly annoying, but interesting. But yeah, I'll switch to it either just before we go to Garlemald, or if this automatically sends us, I'll switch to it when we get there. The Wanderers return. We've been busy bringing down the tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding skills of yours are what made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Aymeric be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Ilsabar contingent. The very suggestion that we send some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto the Garleans has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly not, so I do my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side, charging into the fray. Alas, I've battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, Lord Aymeric struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is the peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Ilsabar, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. We meet again. We meet again. Words of your exploits travel quickly. From what I gather, the protective talisman you obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. My contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I have shared with Maxima for the sake of the people of Garlemald. May the fates be on your side. So you're not coming with us? Strange, I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. Telefori have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But though every mote of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varus and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Ilsabar contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Whether I am branded villain or hailed as a hero, I would only hinder your efforts. You'll deliver your people from harm in your stead. I doubt they'll be pleased to see the champion of Eorzea set foot on Garlean soil. A fair point. So long as you refrain from announcing your arrival to all and sundry, the average person should have no inkling as to your identity. Although your titles and deeds are common knowledge, only a select few would recognize you on sight alone. Perhaps one day they will learn that the Warrior of Lights is not a demon to be feared, but a woman deserving of their trust. In light of Gaius' rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two, if I don't see you again ere you depart. May the Fury guide and protect you. All of you. A capital idea. Alright. It is time. I have the feeling that we're going to be going into a cutscene and then more than likely going into Garlemald. So I will go ahead and activate my new glam. I figured it looked warm enough, you know? So, it's got boots, it's got a nice coat. I mean, it's got a skirt and no gloves, but that's fine. So, and it still looks good. So, best of the best. Eh? Next moment, have you meet your new traveling companions. The other members of the Elsabar contingent are gathered in the royal palace. Shall inform them of your arrivals. Please make your way inside as soon as you are ready. Alright. The remaining members of the Scions, your friends and most of the Elsabar contingent await you within. Would you like me to see you through? Cutscene. Whenever it loads. There it is. Into Alamigo.
これは
Wow! Wow, look at all of them! It's all the people from the job quests.
勝手にことを進めて悪かったな。
でも、
I thought
な
good.
かなか壮観でしょ。彼らが名手代行として今回の任務に当たるもの。いえ、帝国との未来を担うものと言うべきかしら。各国から集まったイルサバード派遣団の面々よ。こちらとしても驚くばかりだ。まさかこういった形で再びキコーラと肩を並べることができようと。
Yes! Lucia!
ルキア殿。
アイメリク様よりこたびの大役を賜った。この派遣が多くの国にガレマール帝国にとっても良い結果を残せればいいと考えている。そのためにどうか力を貸してほしい。あなた
Oops.
こちらこそ頼りにさせてもらいます。できることならば過去よりも未来に向けて共に
Oops. Keep clicking early.
では顔合わせも兼ねて派遣団の皆を紹介しよう。皆集まってくれ。暁も到着した。そろそろ始めよう。
Look at all of them. Has run through all of the job quests. This must be awesome. I mean, I'm one of those people, and it is awesome to me. I'm just saying it must feel awesome to everybody, to other people too.
そちらから頼めるだろうか。
Because, like, it's every single person from each of the job quests. It's so cool, man.
わかったよ。
Aruncina, he has a voice now.
僕はアルンセンナ。我が姉、カヌエセンナの命により、三重の幻術校としてグリダニアからの志願者を扱ってきた。ガレマルドにおいて
Aruncena,
君
rather.
たちや救助すべき者の命を守るのが僕たちの役目だ。だからギルドの長から推薦を受けた幻術師たちを連れてきた。総者島からその護衛に当たる者もね。
Heck yes. Because this is the white mage guy, this is the bard guy. I think this is the bard guy too.
君ほどの白魔同士がいるなら心配はないだろう。
Yes.
ラヤお姉様が君に会ったらよろしくって言ってたよ。
Yes. I am a powerful white mage, thank you.
次は俺たちだな。
Hi, Sickard.
あんた断罪党の
Oh my god, this is so awesome seeing all these people again.
ああ、そうだよ。シカルドだよ。この前はダセえとこ見せたな。どの面下げてこんなところにと思っちゃいるな。提督から相談を受けたヒルフィルのおじきがお前が見てこいって言うもんだからよ。
It's so awesome.
そこでダダをこねちゃいよいよ断罪党の恥さらしだろ。俺は海賊だ。だからこそ乗った船に命を預けなきゃならねえ。
Like, I'm legitimately crying right now because this is so awesome. It's so good to see everybody again.
今回は帝国から奪うのもなしにして船長の言うリムサロミンサの新しい航海術にかけてやるよ。預かってきた。ガレマルドならどんな状態になってても鉄はあるだろう。こいつらがいれば寝る場所でも何でもこしらえられる。グリダニアと同じく護衛役も連れてきてるぜ。ま、生きのいい公兵部隊だとでも思っといてくれや。
All the Thaumaturg Guild people. It's so I'll totally miss Chicharun over here. She's from the Puglist Guild, and of course there's Raban's son. So
ガレマルドが崩壊してるなら道を開くのにも人手がいるでしょ。そうでなくてもテロホロイに襲撃されるかもしれない。そんな時に頼れる仲間たちよ。もちろん私とピピンも存分に使って。
Dude, it's so exciting.
久々にあなたの暴れているところが見られそうね。
It's
今
so
はどち
cool,
らかとい
dude.
うとシュトラの方が大暴れなんじゃない？
That's
魔女
Victoria,
様
the
は怒ら
Avatar
せ
of
るとおっか
Destruction.
ないって話に聞いてるよ。帝国では厳しい現実が待ってると思う。できるだけのことをしていきたいんだ。
Just that good at it. Oh my god, that was... Oh my god, that was so good. uh,
今度はもっと多くの人に
uh,
本当の自由が訪れるように。少しの間かもしれないけど。
oh hey, here's the guy from the Lancers Guild. The guy from the Machinist Guild. Let's see, who else can I pick out in the crowd? I think that's all I can see from here. I think I recognize this guy, but I don't immediately remember where. This is Elka Solka, I think was his name, from the Scholar questline. God, everybody's here, dude. It's so good.
対テロフォロイの戦力および労働力として私を神殿騎士団が参加させてもらう。帝とガレマルドがあるのは極寒の地だ。雪中での任務とあらばいくらか助言できることもあるだろう。そういった理由で派遣団の総指揮も私が拝命することとなった。不詳ながら尽力させてもらおう。
Heck yes.
また四大名家、特にアインハルト家の計らいで飛行
Let's
士を同
see
行
this.
してもらうことになっている。彼らの技術は魔導兵器や帝国製の機器を
Heck
使用
yeah.
する部分
Oh, that was Maximus. Heck yeah.
鍛冶師や甲冑師とともに活躍してくれるだろう。それからヒコーラにはもう一人紹介を。
エマネランドの
Evan Oh my god, literally everybody is here.
フォルタン家を代表してエマネランド・フォルタン、ここに参上したぞ。
Evan de Foto.
言っとくが、急に強くなってるとかないからな。兄貴が和平を目指すための派遣なら実にお前向きだって押し付けてきたんだよ。
Yes.
そりゃ舞踏会の一つでもあれば速攻で帝国人とダチになれる自信がある。なくても正直戦えって言われるよりは自信があるけどな。
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. May your graceful prancing lead the way to victory. I dare say, your fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom. Yes. Yes.
さすが俺のマブダチ。任せてくれ。涙ながらに留守番してるオノロアにも楽しい話を持ち帰ってやらなきゃいけないからな。
Oh my god, this is so exciting.
以上がグランドカンパニーエオルゼアからの参加者だ。あとは東方連合からも来るはずなのだが、到着が少し遅れているらしい。
っていうと、ドマの忍びの人たちとか
You Giri!
あいつらは広い東方連合をつなぐために奔走してる。飛燕からの伝言によれば、同じくらい頼もしい連中をよこしてくれるそうだが。
Not you, Giri?
俺の前を塞ぐなクソ。
Oh no! Oh no! Yes! Yes! Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh, so good! Oh my
だ
gosh!
けすみません。東方連合よりイルサバード派遣団に加えていただくべく
Yes!
参上いたしました。
Freaking Sadu and Serena! Yes!
それにみんなも
Freaking Sadu!
俺たちの草原にはトートやらも出てこなかったもんでな。いくらかはドマだのどこだのに向かわせたが、俺もいい加減皮肘にそうなんだよ。さあ、一番前に出せ。
Yes!
サドゥさん落ち着いて。今回はダメです。皆殺しは控えて。
噂に聞く草原のアウラ族と共闘できるとは光栄だ。そして後ろにいるのはもしや。
See, this is how you do it! This is how you do it!
ダルマスカ解放を目指すレンテの涙の
Let's
皆さんです。
tears!
それ
Yay! I've barely done any of those quests, but
ロ
yay!
ギアレジスタンスの精鋭
Potion resistance too.
どちらも腕が立つ上に隠密活動もお手の物だ。彼らがいれば俺一人で広い帝都を探索せずに済むだろう。
Heck
ダル
yes!
マスカにオズや先の戦いで解放されたアラミゴモだが、帝国によって侵略を
See,
受けた。
this is how you do it. Like, literally just saying, hey, everybody that you know, they're here.
ここに集まってくれた皆の意志を疑うわけじゃない。それでも今回帝都に向かうのはテロフォロイによって被害を受けた同志を助けるためだ。だとすればかえって苦しい思いをしている者もいるのではないだろうか。
This is so good,
実は
dude.
ね、ここに集まっているのよりも大勢の人が派遣団への参加を辞退してるんだ。多分アラミゴだけじゃなくて他の国でもどんな理想があったって帝国とは散々戦ってきたんだもの。仕方ない。
Right.
でも帝国と相対してきたからこそ知ってることもある。ガレマールの旗の下にいる人も人だった。許せない奴がいて嫌な思いもいっぱいした
But
け
we
ど、
all.
だけどそれだけじゃなかったんだ。
Yes.
ポルドラと話せたみたいに、シドたちがいつも全力で協力してくれたみたいに。牧島さんが
Dude.
こうしてここにいてくれるのだって。派遣団に志願したのはそれを体感してきた人、あるいは自分の考えや信念で割り切ることができた人。
Dude.
お互いの未来を考えるにはまず生きててもらわなきゃいけないってちゃんと。
Whoops. so awesome.
私も思いは同じ。この任務、共に必ずやってくれよ。
So cool, dude.
では、具体的な作戦を確認するとしよう。我々が目指すテイとガレマルドは、北州イルサバード大陸の北方、中央山脈を越えた先にある。今回はここアラミゴからガーロンド・アイアンワークス提供の飛空艇に乗り、山脈越えを決行する予定だ。ただ、テロフォロイが迎撃してくる可能性もある。彼らが帝国を牛耳っている以上、飛空戦艦を使われることや、妨害波でこちらの航行を妨げてくる事態についても考慮しておく必要があるだろう。
そこで提案させてもらったのが中央山脈とテートの間に広がる大雪原マグナ・グラキエスで飛空艇を降りるという計画です。テートまでは徒歩での雪中行軍となりますが、かの雪原にはもともと物資輸送に用いていた設備や道がある。何より見通しがいい。任務中は飛空艇を防衛し続けなければならない以上、守りやすい場所に止めるのは有効かと。
今も各地でテロフォロイの計略にかかっている同胞たち、そして厳しい状況下にあると思われる帝国民のためにも一刻も早い行動が望まれている。皆、迅速に準備を進めてほしい。敵次第の出発としよう。
So awesome, dude. So cool. Dude, I was seriously crying like for most of that because it was just so awesome seeing everybody. It was so good, dude. Like, it was so good, dude. Oh my god, can I actually, like, sit down and talk to everybody? Cannot for the Iron Men or their troubles. It's the destiny of the weak to die in ignominy. Even so, I will do as I have agreed. I volunteered to join this band at Serena's request. If she think it a worthy cause, that is reason enough. Though we hail from different tribes, our bond has grown strong of late. She is much better company on a hunt than any of the steps oafish men could dream to be. Oh my god, I could talk to everybody. How to see you well, Kassandra. Grandmother was worried for you. The night I agreed to come hither and join the contingent, the god sent her a strange dream. 2 suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer, and as they danced the world fell to ruin. In blinding chaos she spied blackened silhouettes, and knew at once the one was yours. Yet we know not how to interpret this dream, save as a sign that great danger awaits. Whatever lies ahead, I will walk with you, traveler. Oh my god, I can literally talk to everybody here. Or at least I talk to all of these people. I can friggin' Alcazolka, Arancina Senna, Gaidelot, friggin' Bronbar, Kokobuki, Chichito, Maxima, Emanalian, Stevenivian, Elbrick. Oh my god. It's so awesome seeing everybody, dude. This is so exciting. This is so cool. It really is. I love this. Everybody's here, man. Everybody's here. I love it. Well, next episode, we will continue on through here. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe, you can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. There is a link to the playlist down below. I said that already. There's also a link to Discord and Patreon down below. You can come on out, hang out with us, chat, and all that, as well as help support the channel. And with that, see you all next time. See you later.